Well, it tells me the Mavs were expecting to sign DeAndre Jordan a couple of years ago too, Skip, and how that worked out for him. Skip, look, if I'm visiting L.A., and I go to Rodeo Drive, I know I can't buy everything in every store, but I got to stop in a few, right? Kawhi's a free agent.
They give you discounts.
They don't get nothing.
No?
No. On Rodeo Drive, they don't get no discount.
I'm going shopping with you from now on.
Dude. Skip, look, I will say this. The Mavericks have some very interesting pieces. Luka Doncic, who won the Rookie of the Year last year.
Runaway.
I mean, this year.
Yeah.
Porzingis.
Yeah.
You know, they got some, and Kawhi. But more than anything else, Skip, what this tells me is that Kawhi Leonard now believes he is a needle mover. He said, damn, you know, go and link up with somebody else. They come see me. You see what I did? So Kevin Durant, you're not the only one that can swing this needle. LeBron James, you're not the only one that can swing this needle. Skip, he believes now he's a major, major player. And other teams and other execs believe Kawhi is a major player. See, he's not that same guy. See, the one thing that old Uncle Dennis, this is what I like about Uncle Dennis, he's convinced Kawhi, you're not a systems guy. You're more than Greg Popovich and San Antonio Spurs.
Get out of that box.
Yeah, you had him in a box.
Yeah.
We'll let him.
Stuck in a box.
Yes.
Couldn't score a point.
Don't do that, Skip. No, it's my turn to talk. I will let you have your turn.
He was the Finals MVP in 2014. I don't know how he did.
2 times. Say it with your chest out.
Okay.
2-time Finals MVP. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. That's a very impressive resume. But look, this is the first time that Kawhi has been a true free agent. It's kind of like if you've been married for like 10 years, you've been out the dating game, you've been off the scene, you don't jump right back into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, I'm free for a minute. Let me see. I'm going to go to dinner with Susie and Mary Ellen and Kate and Quita. I'm going to go to dinner. I'm going to have me a good old time for the time being. And then when it's time to boo back up, I'll do that too. So Kawhi said, I'm a free agent right now. So instead of just going and signing back with the team, Toronto, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm free. Brooklyn Nets, you want a date? Come on. Mav, you want a date? Come on. Toronto, you got one too. But you know, I find it very ironic. Boy, if Kawhi Leonard signed with the Dallas Mavericks after shunning the San Antonio Spurs, I don't know what's going to happen to Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless going to lose all his mind.
No, nobody cares.
Yeah, they would care. Ooh, Skip, that's only a 4-hour drive.
Yeah.
That's only a 4-hour drive. It'll hurt your feelings so bad.
It would not.
Yeah.
See, the Mavericks think they're a rival of San Antonio, but San Antonio has no rivals. They don't think anybody's a rival.
But it would dispel the rumor, the myth, that he wanted to get out of a small market. He needed to go to L.A. He wanted to go to one of the New York teams. He said, nah, I just wanted to get out from under this dictatorship.
Well, Dallas is a little bigger market.
That's
than
okay.
San Antonio.
It ain't L.A. It ain't the Knicks.
But Dallas has the team in it, right?
Now, we ain't talking about them. We're going to talk about them later. We're talking about Kawhi.
Well, that's what's happening.
That ain't what's happening.
You can go be the second star in the shadow.
No. He be the biggest star in Dallas.
Really?
That's fact, Jack. Bigger than Dak. Bigger than Zeke.
You know what? That'll never sell in Dallas.
Yeah,
you can try all you want, but it won't work. Sorry. Yeah. So I want to ask you a question before I launch on this. Are you still feeling good about your prediction that number 2 will recommit to the Toronto Raptors?
Yeah, I still say 60-40.
Okay, 60-40?
Yeah.
You haven't dropped that down to about 51-49?
Nope.
He's going to stiff Toronto just the way he stiffed San Antonio.
You keep planting them seeds.
He likes to do those O cities, San Antonio, Toronto, right?
Yep.
What's another one? I don't know what's left. He's already done them. So here's what's happening. This man is going to play the field, as you talked about, because this man thinks he now owns the NBA.
Yes.
Because he hit the lottery. Right now, the whole world, the NBA world, is only his oyster because what happened right on schedule? He got every break possible. Everybody got hurt or sick, and Kevin Durant ruptured his Achilles tendon, and he is pretty much off the boards for next year, right?
Yep.
So anyone who wants to win now looks at the door is the widest open it has ever been in the NBA next year.
Yes.
Golden State is not the invincible, prohibitive favorite anymore, right?
Nope.
They're still going to be very good, but they're not invincible,
correct,
right? And we're pretty sure Kevin Durant won't even make it back for next year's playoffs. Are we pretty sure of that? We think it's probably a whole year on the shelf,
Yes,
right?
yes, he's out.
Okay, so he's not a factor, which means anybody who says, hey, what if we want to maximize our shot next year? They want this guy. They want number 2 because he's coming off another bogus finals MVP, but that's okay.
You can maximize for the next 3 to 4
No,
years.
just 1 year.
Ain't no 1 year.
1 year. Because let's do the hypothetical. What if KD and Kyrie decide they're going to commit to the Brooklyn Nets? Let's do the Brooklyn Nets. How good will the Nets be next year? The same with Kyrie,
Until
right?
Kyrie mood change.
Okay. Well, that.
Hold
okay.
on. But you just saw what Kawhi did when he was in San Antonio before, as you said, Zaza off a cheap shot, slid his size 20 up under Kawhi's foot,
Okay.
had him down 23 with Kevin Durant.
Okay. But that was with LaMarcus Aldridge and with a whole bunch of other good
He
players.
done it.
Ginobili,
And
Parker.
he went and did
I know they're
he
older.
went and he went and did something in Toronto they couldn't do in San Antonio. Got him a chip, got him a
Really?
bag of chips.
Because Durant ruptured his Achilles and
my
Klay Thompson wrecked his knee. That's the only reason that happened. You know it, and I know it. You agree with that. I know you agree with that because you virtually admitted it. A little bit. Okay? So all of a sudden you say, what are the Clippers doing? They're just saying, we got one open door shot, and we want number 2 next year. And obviously you want him for year 2, 3, and 4. But,
Right.
But mainly you want this year.
Right.
Because they have enough slot left. They could sign Al Horford, maybe Jimmy Butler, somebody. There could be a second fairly major piece in there along with number 2, right?
Man,
Okay.
why are you so convinced on Al Horford? You believe that you can pair him with Kawhi and they're going to be...
He's just a good basketball player. He knows how to play. He knows how to win. He's guts and glue. They would love him. Sure, he can play off anybody.
Anybody that signed Al Horford, Al Green, Al Jarreau, you're not winning the title with Al Horford.
Okay, who's more valuable, Al Horford or Jimmy Butler? The team chemistry.
Oh,
put you over the top.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay, I got you.
You know
But-
Jimmy
but
Butler disrupted.
But if you add number 2 and Al Horford to that mix that's already in Clipperville, you saw what they did to Golden State. They won 2 games at Oracle.
Yeah.
Right? So if you can bring back the team kind of into, I don't know, you might have to lose Gallinari, but that's okay.
Well.
Right?
And I'm trying to figure out how Dallas, because Dallas got some contracts. They got Hardaway on the books for $20 million.
Okay.
They got some contracts they're going to have to give up, Skip.
Okay, but is this guy going to play the whole field? Sure he is.
Yeah, of
because
course
he's
he
looking at Mark Cuban, who's as player-friendly as anybody out there, and he's saying what you're saying. Luka just won. He just ran away with Rookie of the Year. It was 98-2 in first place votes. Okay? Good.
Damn.
And the Unicorn's going to come back from his ruptured ACL, right?
Yep.
And should be okay for next year. And he's only 7 feet 3 inches tall. And that last healthy year in New York, he shot 40% from the three-point line. Is that good?
Very good.
Okay. And look at Luka. He went 21, 8, and 6 last year as a rookie. You don't think he can play, make, and pass the basketball and make everybody better around him?
Yes.
Okay. So is number 2 saying, well, wait a second, could that work? Sure it could. Would he like to take that shot at San Antonio? Sure he would. That's what he would do.
No, he don't-
San Antonio would just look down its nose at Dallas, as usual.
First of all, Skip, he's not thinking about San Antonio.
Yeah.
This is beneath
Yeah,
him. He's just saying that.
all
look,
he's thinking
All he's saying is that I'm a needle mover. I'm a boss.
He is now because he hit the lottery because there ain't the best player on the planet is on the shelf.
To make a long story short, Skip Bayless, he says I'm a shot caller now, which I can call the shots and I can swing the pendulum of power in the direction I go. Everybody else wait. Well, who's gonna get this? Who's gonna get that? Kawhi says, "You want a championship? I'm your guy. I'm your guy that's available. Of all the guys that's available, if you want a championship, come see me."
He's so in control of the situation. He so owns the NBA that he's, again, reportedly has scheduled his meeting with the Clippers for July the 2nd.
Yeah.
Wait a second. July the 1st, you can...
You can talk at the 30th.
You know, okay, right? You can talk. So so you're going to push it back because you're in control of the whole... you're the lead domino, right?
I tell you what, look here. Nicole Murphy says, Shannon, check this out.
Yeah.
I can go out with you on July 4th.
Yeah. Okay.
What am I supposed to say? Nah, you either go out with me tomorrow or it's nothing. Okay, guess what? Shannon gonna be waiting on July 3rd.
So he's Nicole Murphy.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's exactly what he is. Some people you wait. Some things you wait, Skip Bayless.
I met her the other day, just out of
Well,
the
you tell about your boy. You tell about your boy.
No, she did. She said she knows you. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I don't know.
Just made Shannon's day.
I'm just saying, Skip Bayless, sometimes you get into a situation, you get into a power position, which he clearly is in, a power position.
say.
He controls it. So guess what? If he says, you know what, I'll meet with you, Nets, on July 5th, guess what they're going to do? They're going to clear the decks for July 5th. If he says, Knicks, I got you on the 7th, everybody is clearing their books to say, okay, Kawhi and Uncle Dennis, when can you meet with us?
Is he going to schedule, what, 29 meetings? Is that where we're headed? He might. Phoenix, you up?
No.
What time you got?
Hold on. He might want him to gas up the private jet, or he might make him come see him.
Maybe.
It all depends. I mean, when you're in this position, and she say, look here, I need you to come pick me up. I said, where are you? She's like, I'm in Tijuana. Guess what I'm going to do? I will gas up the range, and I'm driving to Tijuana to pick her ass up. Yeah, I am.
Wow, okay. Well, sounds like that's what's happening right now. And if I'm a Raptor fan, I am angry.
Why you angry?
Because of this, because he's just rubbing our nose in it after all we did for him. We gave him load management. We gave him 22 games off. And this is what we get.
The man just won a title for you.
Well, okay, this is how they get repaid. They catered to him, they babied him, they coddled, they crawled, they did everything you could do.
Don't you think after winning a title, he's earned the right to take as much time as he needs or wants in order to make a decision whether or not he signs or re-signs with Toronto?
You just said it's like a given that he's going to re-sign, right?
I said
he's going to play the
60-40.
field and then go back to Toronto.
Okay.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. I'm still betting Clippers. And by the way, Jerry West was front and center last night at the NBA Awards. They kept showing him. He's just right there in front. So was Doc Rivers. Interesting.
There was a great group that came out in the 80s, the SOS Band. And their first song